Hello guys, welcome to another session. We have 080423. Intend to show me the target site 080423 from crvviewer.com, website Let's Connect. Emotional state, physical states, which basically just my clothes, my glasses. Hopefully it won't interrupt my session, and a doodle just to get me started in that mindset. Alright, so let's kick into it. Session 080423. Oh, that's a large ideogram. Let's see where we go. Tracing. Feel some tightness in my body, some structures forming around my arms. It's like my arms and chest are starting to get tight and heavy and exhibit some sort of form or structure. Now cold is sort of enveloping my right arm. That's pretty cold. Okay, we'll give that 2. Oh wow, I feel structure in my hand. It's like I can feel a structure forming in my hand, around this area here. So let's give this 3. This can all act as a single object. So we have tightness, structural forms, felt around whole body, around the one, flows and coldness, temperatures, felt on right arm. Coldness enveloping 3 feels structures and details in right hand. Small forms and structures. many structures. B. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say structure, sort of like a building structure. 2 is definitely energy flows. 3, smaller structures, structural forms. So with C, let's go sense. Let's start exploring. Touch. 1. Let's take the glasses off. Ugh. Okay, 1. The first touch I had, muscle spasms on the face. Above left eye. Pulling down. It's just very spasmy. But it is what it is. Let's just do it. Okay, let's do this one. Cold flow felt. Directional. Overarm. What else have we got? Feels exposed. Skin on arm. Feels exposed to air. Anything else? Feel structure in my face a little bit. Okay, so the things I'm feeling in my face, it feels like a structural sides. Seems to be some sort of leveling levels. So there's structural sides, but also has these levels, which seem to be levels. Okay, let's carry on with 2. See what we can do. Like cloud-like flows felt over arm. AOL wind. Let's keep going. Good session is a quick session. Touch 3. Well, the hand feels a bit weird, so I'll just draw it. It feels like a lot of complexity in the hand. There's like a lot of detail. And even in the arm, like I can feel a strong, long bit that doesn't have any detail, so maybe it only goes up from this point. But strong, structural detail found in the hand, felt. Going up, right, it feels like solid structure here. Complex detail. You can feel smaller things. And that's only of the structure in the whole arm, so some tingliness. Some anxiety felt in the hand as well. That's a bit interesting. Maybe it's high, maybe it's scary, dangerous. Just feeling a bit, I'm not feeling scary or dangerous or anything like that. It sort of feels like heights, anxiety for heights, but I feel it in my hand, so I'm not too sure what that means. Texture 1. Alright, let's do it again. Texture. There's some movement. Alright, movement of finger. Sort of large structural feelings. Felt in the hand. Feels weak. Hand feels weak. Hand strength. Feels weak. Light. Like a weightless hand. Right hand, weightless hand. Feels like something's moving in my hand, not just the finger. I don't know. Kind of. I'll just explain it. Do it. So it feels like the movement is in the hand. So I don't know if it's just twisting around in the hand, but there's definitely movement in the hand. Movement, hand, felt. Maybe the hand's active. Sort of whole hand. Anyway, let's do it. Next. Session 80423. What do we got? Text 2. So do my leg. Half my body. Okay, so texture 2, what I am feeling is this. Feel coldness coming from this direction. I feel it hitting my legs as well. Coldness hitting from right side. That's about it. So if I had my body, my head, something cold is coming from that direction. Because everything's hitting that side. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Okay. feels like robot arm and hand. That's what that probe felt like. I had all the complexity of the hand, and boom, this flashed up like a robot hand or something. Strong thin structures. It's funny, it sort of felt like a hinge, sort of mechanical hinge. It felt like a hinge, it felt like it had a purpose. Hinge. Still complexity in the hand, detail. Activity, movement. Okay, 3. Temp. Temp 1. Feet. Form. All right. Cold lower back. Cold outside arms. Cold outside legs. Funnily enough, the side of me, warm. Oh, 2, 1. There goes that finger tap again. Finger tap movement. Tapping. So, like that. It's a bit weird. But yeah, just this cold, especially around my feet. Actually, I think it's been cold all around my feet, just that I haven't really taken attention of it. It's just cold all over. Must be outside. Temp 2. That's really weird. So if I do my seating position, draw into the other body. Anyway, seating position. Go butt, hand, arm. All right. It's interesting. It feels like we got the usual coldness around the body, but then I've got this something is going up, like a wall, and I can only feel that there's this thing in front of me that's going straight up from my feet. If I had my feet like this, feels like something hits my feet and then goes straight up. So it comes in and then goes straight up. I don't know if it hits a solid object or something, but I can feel something being redirected or just flat out in front of me. So if this is me and my body and this is coming towards me, this with my back to me, it just seems to shoot up straight up from my legs. So it's going feels flat wall like. Redirect, block, straight up from feet, in, up. So yeah, it sort of is giving me the impression it's some sort of wall barrier, like. That's about it. Let's do it. 3, 4. 3. It's weird. Okay, body, head, So when doing this probe, sort of going from top down, everything went cold and it sort of spread downwards. Right side of the body, gradually went cold, spread from arm to body, down legs. That's a bit weird. So yeah, it just sort of crept down and then it just sort of spread, and so it's cold. Several ways of cold. Maybe I'm just not getting it. Maybe it's trying to send something else and it's trying to give me the correct answer. I don't know. Wouldn't that be neat? Okay, let's give it another chance. Yeah, along with getting cold, body stiffens up. As structure is felt around body. So along with the cold, it just felt like your body's just sort of getting structural and heavy, and it gets a bit precise. What do you call it? Detailed, not precise. Interesting. Well, it'll be interesting when we get to this. So temp, color 1. Let's do this. Maybe some dark blues. Blues, greens, brights and darks. Dark blues. I thought I saw purple, but I'm not sure, but I'll just write it down anyway, just in case it pops up. A little. Let's try it again. Color 2. Okay, so image. Okay. Some greens, some yellows, blues, darks. Greens, yellows, blues, darks. Color 3. What is that? Another sort of a shape. Okay, AWLs. Show me the colours. Yellows, blues, silvers. Yellows, blues, darks, silvers. Dark, silver. Alright. Smell one. Cold. Breath. Cold. So I might introduce something. So where I felt cold, this is a gradient of where I feel it. I feel it high in the back passage of my nose, that the temperature just feels cold. And when I breathe, it just cold temp felt more in that sort of area. What else can I bring up? Smells like construction. Or a building. We already know it's a structure, but to smell it, kind of smells like construction, like wood, like a garage, kind of. I'll put, smell 2. Smells like inside a room. Inside room. Smells inside. Doesn't smell like an outside. I'm not breathing easy. Room. Old. Okay, smell number 3. See if we can pull anything else out. Others. Spicy. Smelly. There's some other smells, but I'll put just +2 complex. Feels congested. Packed in tight type feel. Not packed in tight, but just feels congested, like there's a lot of stuff around, a lot of things around me. And I don't know what it is, but anyway, next. Pressure around left ear. Feels like something's spilling out. So either it's loud, there's noise, I'm just picking up on it, or something else. There's pressure in the ear, pressure in a ear. So it feels like outside of my ear is sort of throbbing a little bit. It's sensitive. You can sort of feel the blood in it, I suppose, while you're trying to do this impression. You can feel the pressure, but it feels like something's coming out. So ear has attention to something. Maybe noise? Don't know. Not picking that up yet. There is banging going on. It feels like banging, throbbing, sensitive. I think that's hearing. So there must be a loud noise. I can sort of feel it on my skin, but I can't hear any sound, and I can feel it in the ear. It's sort of working away. It's busy doing something, or the impression is doing something, but the physical world isn't happening. So I can only think the impression is making everything sensitive and throbby and all that sort of stuff. So either it's a noise, or there's something happening on the person's head, or that side of the target. Let's do another one. Number 2. All I feel is that bloody coldness on the side of my body. It's like I had a flash. It's just an AOL flash. Skiing blizzard. I see myself in some sort of ski gear and getting blasted. It sort of reminds me when I was living in London, and you get those squalls and cold moments and you're just blasting, and rain is sideways sort of thing. That's what I got for here, number 2. Cold one side, oh buddy. Okay, let's do 3. It's weird. Okay. What I felt was a clasping hand, open hand, clasping hand, or grasping hand. Just felt like I was pulling something long and thin. Felt like was holding, pulling a thin structure. AOL, pulling a rope. Rope or pole. Rope. It just felt like I could feel something running through my hand. Just clasping hand felt like it was holding, pulling a structure. AOL. Rope. Dunno. Next. Six. 2, 3. Okay, here 1, 2, 3. Join. Let's see. So body feels like a structure. Can feel elements hitting the surface. Exposure. Exposed to elements. But my body just feels like a structure of sorts. It's weird. I can't figure out any forms. That's why I've just drawn a wall of some description. Let's carry on. Join to mostly cold structural forms felt. Super cold back. Coldness rises. Maybe it doesn't have people at the site. That's alright. Haven't really felt any join people type sensations yet. Wow. So feet fell structurally underground. Felt feet structure go deep into ground. Super cold. Moving coldness around feet. Water. Alright, snapshots. Let's see what the visual techniques show us. Excuse me. Snapshot number 1. It looked like a building of sorts. It looked like a room, and although I didn't see the detail in the objects, they looked like there were objects here. And that was the room going off in that direction. And behind these look like objects. It looked like a room. Yeah, objects. Let's not start naming stuff. Window. Anyway, let's carry on. Kind of looked like a person sitting down next to me, or it was, I don't know, I saw two long things. I saw like that, and I saw all this was dark. I thought I saw two legs. I thought I was sitting down next to someone, lying down next to them, and we were looking at something here. I don't know. Person? Subject? Okay, let's do another one. Doesn't matter what you draw, just draw it. Be accurate. You know what I saw? It's weird, but they look like pipes. I don't know. I'll just I felt like I was looking at the top of a waterfall, but this might not even have anything to do with the pipes or the target itself. But whatever you draw, just draw it. Whatever you see, just draw it. So it looked like it were in a room or something. Very strange indeed. Let's kick it into matrix. Eight. Four. 2, 3. Alright, so we've got Sensorals. Let me just get a list of all our stuff. Alright, got Sensorals, we got sensors, mags, topo, energy, subjective, physical, para, concepts, symbols, personal response, and visuals. Alright, so we'll go through Sensorals, which are an extension of the existing phases you've done, or stages, just in a whole body sense. Magnitude deals with how big or small things are, or how large and how itty-bitty. Topological is all around shapes of the target. Energy is just whatever you feel around as far as energy goes with the target. Subjectives is like a join. It's to deal with mental state, what people are thinking, and emotional at the site. Physical is like what is physically at the site that you might be able to sense. Para is non-physical. Subjects or objects, things like steam, clouds, things that don't have a solid body but exist anyway. Concepts, anything. So that's wordplay. Bring anything into that section that you might think is appropriate. It's a way to, for me, it's a way to try and instigate other threads of impressions, just by giving it a bit of a help with other words. Symbolics is very much whatever the body you feel that you might have symbols coming from the site, or what the site might represent to you. PR, personal responses, sort of like sweating, goosebumps, things that happen to you while you're doing the session. And visuals is just everything, all the final visual technique after you've done everything and theoretically have made the best connection you can to this target before you finish. So it's a sort of a last ditch attempt at drawing. with all the info that you've felt. On the note, let's do it. Sensorals. Oh, 80423. Exposed. Cold. Flows. That'll do for Sensorals. Not really many things coming through. I think I've pretty much done them. Alright, so let's go magnitude. Okay, sort of feel two objects on either side, but I sort of feel like a way behind. Two objects felt either side. Of target. Plus back, behind, target is covered. Sort of like it. Long down. Do I feel some distance? Bang. Bang. Don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we're back looking at the feedback. Topology. Topological shapes. So I see this shape, but I see myself looking deep into it, deep down into whatever that is. Walls, AOL tunnel, pipe, path. Different. Okay, let's go. 4, 2, 3. Energy. Energetics. Feel much anxiety around upper body area. Upper body area. You know what it feels like? It feels like I'm up high and I've just looked down. And it's sort of like you've just frozen a little bit and you've got all that weakness starting to spread through. That's what it kind of feels like. But yeah, it's only an upper body. Maybe it's tall. Not sure. Let's keep going. Energetics. AOL had a flash. Power line. Dude. You know, the dudes that fix those power lines and stuff. Sorry, excuse me guys. Energetics. Subject. Subjectives. Can't pick up anything. Physical. Let's do it. Well, what is that? That's so complicated. Anyway, I shall leave it at that. Let's go para. What I can feel. On the top of my, just feels really skin feels electrical. Energy type feeling. Traveling over. It just feels like it's traveling over the surface of the skin, like there's movement and maybe water is just flowing over something. I just can feel, just feels like bits and bobs. Not electrical, like a current or a flow, traveling over skin. And it's only on my arms, across my chest, maybe a little on my face, but then over the other arm, and that's about it. Just feeling on arms and chest, shoulders. Nowhere else, it just feels like there's something moving over the skin. Flow type, it doesn't even feel cold, it feels, that's why I thought it wasn't a flow of water or air or anything, because it wasn't cold. And that's why I put electrical, it just didn't feel cold. But anyway, traveling over the skin, we'll soon find out if I'm talking talking rubbish or not. Number 9 and number 10. Matrix from Commando. Matrix. What have we got? We've got Paraphysicals, so our next one's concept. So let's play the word game. Structural flows. Building. Pulling. Yeah, that'll do for concepts. I'm not feeling it today. Maybe I'll put something in later. Subject. What about symbolism? Symbolics. Door, substructure, lines, power line, symbol, okay. Personal responses, nothing. Just cold shivers, cold shivers. Snapshot 1. Let's get the visuals. Try the second one. Let's go. What the hell is that? The hell that is, but it looked like a symbol up here. It looked like it was pointing down. It looked like we were going in, or the current, or the draw, the pull was going in. But I was like, maybe this is a roof, maybe it's upside down, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a car, who knows. Anyway guys, thank you for joining me on this session. Let's kick this off as session ended. Session end. Guys, thanks for joining me. I'll be coming out with some Matrix top 5 soon, and some more. I've still got my 3 update video to do as well. And thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.